crap. Give it a sec. Are you still alive? I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good. All right.
Yeah, you're still alive.
Okay. Yeah, no, I checked my connection on OBS and it hit red real quick. All right. Anyways, fight all the ethereals because why not?
Yeah, my JC and my Mamo knew for a while that I was wanting that jacket, and when I just casually mentioned, oh yeah, by the way, they just made like the redo of a bunch of their jackets. This is neat.
Mm-hmm.
They got it. She got it for me.
That's sweet.
Really happy, and then I got so mad that it got that little hole. Or not hole, but it's like one of those nicks that's like
a scratch.
Kind of like a corner that like would fit on like half your pinky thumb and like has a little bit of the white under leather coming out.
Sorry, you said pinky thumb and I went, what the fuck are you talking about?
Pinky nail.
Okay. I heard pinky thumb and my mind went, what?
I probably said it, but but keep in mind.
No, you're good. I just got very confused.
One. Keep in mind, I don't have one. A mind.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yes, of course. How thoughtless of me.
No, I'm the one. I'm the thoughtless one.
Imagine having time for thoughts.
We've reached the deployment point. Setting up the kit now.
Wait. I hear something strange.
How come there are so many ethereals here?
Oh no, more ethereals. Whatever will I do?
Kill.
Nah, let me play with my food like a cat. It's what Nekomata would want.
Pretty sure it's what Jane would want too.
You know,
A cat.
you're not wrong. Every so often when I hop onto the Hoyo Lab app, I'll catch a Jane Seth ship post and I'm like, God, this is adorable.
Let's make this quick.
The cat and mouse dynamic between Seth and Jane is very fun as well. I still remember how excited Red got when I told her that there is an actual Catboy in a Hoyo game. I'm like, yeah?
They paired him with the rat girl.
Sure did.
No escape. Now, you're the prey.
Dead. T-pose to assert dominance, Nekomata. Do it.
Sure took them all out quickly, Ollie. I barely had a chance to react.
Yeah, no wonder your average combat scores at the 12th precinct were higher than ours last month. Turns out it's all because of you.
Come on, you're all exaggerating. We're only up on you by 0.2 points. And combat scores are really only for internal use anyway. They're worth nada in the real world. Your precinct's high rate of closing cases? Now that's the real achievement.
Yeah? Didn't I hear you all cracked a whopper of a case a little while back, though?
You're probably thinking of those inter-district raids carried out by the 14th precinct, right? We can't take any credit for that.
Ah, I see. That's a real shame.
Right? If we
This
didn't get
girl
those
is like.
then I don't know what I'm gonna write in my annual report
Yeah.
this year.
Wow, even an elite officer like yourself has to worry about writing reports. I feel like you're one of us now.
It's much harder being a desk
I
captain
love
than
her.
follows. But the word limit for reports this year has been reduced. Thanks to all the spam your precinct put out last time.
That was actually Huggins over here. In his report, he wrote out 20 times. Being a public security officer is the greatest job in the whole world. Becoming a better officer is my core meaning in life.
Deledy, you swore you'd never tell anyone about that. Anyway, it's better than what you wrote. If you can't afford to raise my salary, I hope you raise my pension by 20%.
But that's what I really thought.
Mood.
You two are sure interesting.
Mood.
I never expected Miss Nekomata to know so much about our inner precinct gossip. It's like I didn't even need to come along at all.
Isn't that a good thing? Why you getting all self-pitying?
Huh? Officer Ollie, what's that about pity?
I meant, there's nowhere good to place those ether resources here. And that's a real pity.
Ah, you're right. Let's push on and check out our next option then. We probably shouldn't deploy here. It's too dangerous.
Next, let's go over there.
The space here seems pretty unstable.
Oh. I see. Rip.
We've reached the deployment point. Setting up the bait.
Huh?
Master, a hollow shift has just occurred. You are now in an area affected by spatial distortion.
Great. A hollow shift wasn't part of our plan.
Don't panic, that's normal. I've dealt with it.
Master, we found an old projector. I can play its memory data for you.
How is Ollie gonna like truly react to the fact that we are impersonating an officer?
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
I have discovered a note. I suggest picking it up and taking a look. The note reads, Red is a liar.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
It's the exit.
I noticed that it was red, and I'm like, that seems weird. No. None of that.
Don't get hit.
If you say so, then I will do my best.
No escape.
I didn't get hit.
Want some more?
Oh, I got hit. Unfortunate.
Well,
Dead. He pose! I love that she can end in that pose. It's very good.
I thought one of the first two locations would surely be suitable. Lucky we didn't spend too much time on them.
It's so nice to have such an elite on the team. Officer Ollie, you've achieved incredible success at such a young age. Could you tell us which school you graduated from?
Which school?
Oh, right. This is me. Argyle's campus.
Yeah, it was Argyle's campus.
Hey, isn't that the school where tuition is free?
Huggins, watch your mouth! Sorry, Officer Ollie. Huggins didn't mean anything bad about your old school. It's just, you're so skilled, we thought you must be from an elite academy.
So, which year did you graduate?
Oh, that's me again. Class of 45.
Class of 45.
Huh? 45? Wasn't that years ago? The graduates from that class must be nearly 40 now, right?
Yeah, and
Ma'am, you don't even look 30, let alone 40.
oh, you two. Just go with it.
Guys, don't just sit there and Quick, come up with an excuse or we'll be found out.
Hang on.
Need
Officer Ollie,
needed to laugh.
could it be that your real identity is in
Oh.
fact
My real identity?
Oh,
a
probably not
child
needed
prodigy
that
who
much.
skipped grades to get into the academy super early for her age?
Like, what logic is that, dude?
You got me. I can't hide anything from you.
Yep. Nekomata's fucking Anya. She graduated from high school at like 6. Don't worry about it.
I was actually the person who was taken in. My foster mom was always so kind to me.
Oh my god.
She made some bad investments. So our finances were never good.
Ah, I see.
Girl.
So you're the oldest in a family with lots of foster siblings. You lived in a tiny house at the mercy of the elements. Your whole family squeezed into but a single bed.
I'm hoping
Sure, dude.
I'm hoping for the other cop to actually be competent and be like, nah, this bitch ain't a cop.
Wow, sounds like an old soap opera.
That's why. To keep costs down at home, you chose to enroll at the Argyle's campus, which has lower age limits and free tuition.
Sure, dude.
Actually, you pretty much nailed it.
But lots of company-affiliated schools have free enrollment too. Why'd you decide to become a public security officer?
Well, before I went into foster care, I wasn't a good kid. This one time, I overestimated my abilities against a really bad person, and nearly ended up losing my life for nothing. But even with all that, someone still stood up for me, protected me, and accepted me. It
Aww.
might have been unintentional, but for me it was like coming home to a dream home.
Aww.
So if I could, I also wanted to protect something with my own hands, to pay it forward.
I understand. You chose to become a public security officer to protect others.
Yep, that's what she's talking about. That's where this is coming from.
Your morals are beyond reproach. I only became an officer to show up to the ladies. I'm
my god.
After hearing about your past, I realize I really don't have any dreams of my own. I only took this job for its pension perks.
Don't be like that. I think it's good to have dreams based in reality. Besides, our reasoning for joining the force might be different. But aren't we all fighting to protect this city, day in, day out?
Wow, Officer Ollie, you're so kind. As a fellow public security officer, I'm filled with pride. I'll have to redouble my efforts to be deserving of such words.
Sorry, ma'am. Huggins gets emotional easily. Don't mind him.
Really?
Check out the next location.
Really, you don't say.
On to spatial displacement. Not a bad thought. Let's head to another deployment point.
Master, I haven't detected any anomalies here. This location is suitable to place bait.
Reporting in, Officer Ollie. Our ether resource trap has been set.
Great work. So it's done. I didn't think talking with those two would be so tiring.
Really? You obviously had no issues with it, Miss Nekomata. And what's more, the thing you said just now about using your hands to protect something, it was just like the real thing. If I didn't know you were just pretending to be me, I might have been moved to tears just like Huggins.
Wanna know why your acting skills were so bad before, Ollie?
Why?
It's because the key to a good disguise is to
Mm-hmm.
completely make everything a lie.
Mm-hmm.
Full experience will also see through you. Your words will lack conviction. You have to understand the character you're playing. Adding a hint of real life experience works best. Balancing truth and fiction.
So that's it. No wonder your story was so touching. It's because it's a true story.
Hey, don't just assume experiences. I said add a hint. Anyway, if you hadn't messed up giving up the info, I wouldn't have had to go through all the trouble.
I'm so sorry, truly. Hang on. I think I hear something nearby.
Huh? Ollie, do you got me? What's going on?
Warning. Large numbers of ethereals are converging near the client's location. Hypothesis. This area experiences spatial anomalies that teleport in ethereals from other locations.
What? Now of all times? I'll come up with something. As long as he can hold them off for a few minutes.
What do you mean by come up with something? Officer Ollie, you've seemed a little absent-minded right from the get-go.
That's... You're right. I've actually had something on my mind. The key to this whole watch and wait operation revolves around whether or not these gangsters actually take the ether bait we've laid out for them. That's why I think, before we withdraw, we should check nearby for signs of anyone suspicious. To guarantee that nobody notices anything about today's operation. Gangsters can be tricky after all.
Ah, I see. Drawing on such rich experience, no wonder you're leading the operation.
It's just... You've helped me out so much today running around these hollows. And now, I'm asking you to go the extra mile. It feels bad.
No, really, it's nothing. Guaranteeing safe operations is what public security officers do.
It sure is. I have the greatest respect for you, Officer Ollie, so just give us the order.
Alright, here's what we'll do. We're gonna split into 2 groups and search for signs of anything suspicious nearby. If we find anything, radio the other team.
Yes, ma'am. So we'll go that way.
I'm with you.
Proxy, we have to go rescue Ollie. These are definitely Ollie's footprints.
That's all 3. Perfect.
There's so many ethereals teleporting here. This doesn't look great. I hope he can hang in there. Do you really think somebody ethereals can stop me?
You bitch. Fuck you.
This isn't staying. Holly must be close. Ethereals are never ending.
Let's make this quick.
Holly's up ahead.
What? Hello? Oh. Right there.
Ollie! Hey, Ollie! You can stop shaking now. Everything's fine.
Ah, Miss Nekomata! Proxy! You made it! Oh no. If you're here, does that mean the entire operation has failed all because of me?
It hasn't failed. I managed to think up a way to send those two off. I'm completely exhausted. You know, you better take responsibility for turning a simple operation into such a mess. If you can't crack the case and get our commission fee, I'll never let you off the hook. You got that? Ollie? Ollie, answer me!
Ollie seems a little depressed.
You're not wrong, Proxy. It's because I can't stop wondering. Has teaming up with you all, or rather my idea of receiving a commendation, been unrealistic from the start? Watching how you handled things over the course of the operation today left me thinking. You can easily deal with anything that gets thrown at you, but I've only caused you trouble. I got the meeting place wrong, I can't even protect myself from ethereals, and I can't even provide you with the right intel when you need it.
Hey, Ollie! That's enough grumbling for now, okay? Nobody can easily handle every single thing that gets thrown at them. Didn't I tell you before? I almost ended up losing my life for nothing thanks to one bad guy. I wasn't lying about that. So there's actually lots of things I can't do. There are traces of ethereals all around you, Ollie. You must have wiped them out in a panic, right?
Really? I didn't even notice.
Ollie, you were the one who came up with using Internet against these gangsters. You were the one leading this operation, and you were the one who took down these ethereals just now.
Yeah,
Who kept yourself
sure.
alive until we got here. Don't you get it? You're nowhere near as bad as you think. Stop being so hard on yourself, and turn your personal experience and your personality into your very own secret weapon. Huh? It's a message from those other officers. Yes, this is Ollie. What's going on?
Ma'am, your intuition and foresight are truly remarkable.
Huh?
Ma'am, not long after we split up, we spotted this sneaky figure around the setup point, so we apprehended him immediately. This kid was dressed up like a gangster. He might have something to do with the gang we're looking for.
Are you kidding me?
We'll head to you immediately, and we can go to the 12th precinct together.
What? Go into the precinct together? Delaney? Huggins? Wait a sec. I'm really far away from you right now. Why don't you take him back to the 11th precinct?
That, it wouldn't be proper.
It's totally fine. You two apprehended the suspect, so the credit's all yours. You should take him back to the 11th precinct for interrogation. Go on now, quickly! I've just taken on another assignment. I'll be watching closely as to how your interrogation goes. Good luck!
All right. Thank you, ma'am. Great work.
That's weird. I only mentioned it offhand. I never thought they'd actually catch a criminal. If you go back with them to their precinct, Ollie, it'll blow our cover. So we have to give them credit for this arrest. But I'm a little anxious about the outcome of the interrogation. So dust yourself off and hurry back to your precinct. Contact me the moment you hear anything.
Okay, you got it.
Ollie, you pull this shit again, I'm gonna throttle you.
Proxy, Ollie's already headed off. Let's call it a day as well. I'm so tired. Forgive me for not taking Eos back.
I never expected you to be such a great teacher.
Hey, come on. What are you saying? Even my ears are blushing. I mean, we've put in a lot of work today. If we leave them now, we'd be throwing away our investment. How can I put this? Whenever I used to see a public security officer, I would just avoid them. But after working with these two, I realized they're just a bunch of average Joes. You've also been running around all day, Proxy. Thanks. I bet we'll be getting a message from Ollie sometime soon. Let's get some rest for now. I'll contact you if I hear anything.
Tried launching the game and it immediately crashed.
Oof.
That's a great sign. Like, as soon as it got to the main menu, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Controller.
Miss Nekomata, 11th Precinct has sent over the results of their interrogation. That sneaky dude they found lurking around the hollows is actually from the gang we're going after. He's already flipped. He told us how they sent him out to snoop around because they'd heard about and were interested in our bait.
Oh? And under what circumstances did he give up this information?
Huh? Why do you ask? Is that important?
Of course! If he keeps silent, then there's definitely a connection. But if he gets suddenly angry, then perhaps you misread the situation. Or perhaps you're completely right. If he keeps saying, "I can't say," it means there are conditions you have to meet before he'll talk. A gang member capable of hollow exploration like this is certainly no amateur. If he won't spill everything out of desperation, you should be very skeptical about anything he says.
Huh, you're so knowledgeable! But the interrogation was carried out by the 11th Precinct, so we only have access to the written report. There's no way of knowing the specifics of the interrogation. And there's something else that's troublesome. If this guy doesn't report back to his gang, it might expose our trap. So, to avoid that possibility, the Precinct decided to immediately use him in a sting to catch the rest of his gang. They asked him to leak info to his gang, saying that the ether resources are legit, and the gangs decided to make a move on it.
Meow. Something about this operation still seems fishy to me. I'll just have to bite my tail and go with the flow for now. That's everything that happened. According to that gang member, the gang tends to use a pretty large group for the robbery. There's a small team of 3 to 4 individuals assigned to handle the transportation and disposal of the stolen goods once the job is done. Ollie's mission this time is to lead a small team along with a defected gang member and capture those involved in fencing the stolen goods. They'll head to the hollow in a little while to carry out the mission.
You don't seem convinced, Nekomata. Is everything okay?
If the gangster's confession was true, then everything should be fine. But, and maybe it's because I grew up in a street gang myself, something tells me we should find out more about that guy first. Since the precinct has already drawn up a plan to capture them, though, neither we nor Ollie have a choice in the matter. I've already talked to him. This time, we're gonna follow him at a distance and play things by ear. If he needs our help with anything, he'll find a way to message us in secret. Let's take a
Wanna be my research subject?
Dan, you can't say that. Too many people want to be your research subject.
Many people have to sell their plasma to.
Reporting in, Officer Ollie. Our team and the main force at the resource point are all in position. Operation Watch and Wait is ready to go. Over.
Roger that. All right, Alberto. You're our informant, so it's time for you to take the stage. Yeah, give your boss a call. Yes, sir. Hello? Yeah, boss, it's me.
Alberto. Glad you still remember who's boss. My patience was seconds away from wearing thin after not hearing from you in so long.
Sorry, boss. I had a problem with my carrot, and only just got it fixed. But it's all sorted now.
You better not mess this up. I've got the location that you sent over. Is it the right place?
Don't worry, I got the scoop when I was out gathering intel last time.
All right. We're gonna get the goods now. You go meet up with the vehicles. Out.
I did everything you said, sir.
Okay. Next, you'll take us to the ones responsible for selling the stolen goods.
Proxy. Ollie's group is about to get moving. We should get going too.
Master, please remotely assist Ollie in reaching his destination.
Excuse me.
I have updated your system.
Their path out
Please
is
make
blocked
sure
by
that
an
the
iron
path you
gate.
take was all detected. An electrical switch controls the door.
Oy.
I've marked the location of the switch in your system.
Thanks. I couldn't go anywhere else, Fairy. I don't know how I would have figured that out.
It's open! Your virtual assistant is useful after all.
It was literally the only path, but sure.
Ethereals! We can close the door with that button over there so Ollie will know he should switch paths.
Is this Nekomata's agent story?
Yeah.
Nekomata, your help from afar is
Damn.
invaluable.
No worries, just keep going. Leave the rest to me.
Yeah, we're on chapter 3 at the moment.
Okay.
Fuck you. Get burned, bitch.
Sure. No escape. Want some more?
I'm hearing interference on the comms device. Don't stray too far away. How far from the stolen goods are we?
There is a shortcut, but seems like we're good to go.
Looks like someone's sneaking up behind Ollie and company.
Let's get 'em! Mm-hmm.
I'm just waiting for like the first time setup thing for the game.
Yep.
Sorry. Let's make this quick.
Easy game.
No problem. Bernie's ready.
Now, you're the prey. I'll make it painless. Sure.
Weird. Why are there bandits here? What happened? Where did they go?
Into a Fisher, probably.
How come the hollow is shifting?
Nekomata, this is not your first time in a hollow.
We fell into their trap.
What? What's going on? There were only supposed to be a few of them covering the sale. What are all these guys doing here? This isn't good. We're outgunned. Everyone, calm. Just calm down and get ready to make a break for it.
Ollie.
Don't you think it's a little late for that?
Boss, we rounded up the officers, except for the one leading them.
So, this is what you had planned all along.
Of course it's a trap. Never thought the hunter would become the hunted, did you?
You, don't tell me you...
We're a gang making a living stealing ether resources. We always know where the grass is green. Killer job like that pops up on internet? You better believe we're gonna look into it. If you ask me, your mistake was being way too eager to get what you want. And trusting the word of a gangster. Anyway, we'd be rude not to accept such a fine gift from public security. Right?
What are you gonna do?
Already shaking with fear. Now, how did a coward like you end up making captain?
Alright, Captain. It's time for you to take the stage. Call up your main force and come up with a reason for them to withdraw from the resource site.
What? No. No way. I won't.
No. Do you still not understand the gravity of the situation? Help us get this batch of ether resources, and I'll let you live. Isn't that a good deal? Or Would you rather wait here with these officers, waiting to be fed to the ethereals?
Ethereals! No, don't! You can't beat me to an ethereal!
Hey, boss! I think ethereals really freaked this guy out. Captain, call up your guys right now. The boss's patience is running out.
No, I can't do that.
Huh?
I don't want to be eaten by an ethereal, but I don't want to lose my job either. If I help you contact the main force, I'll be fired, and my life will be completely ruined.
So what you're saying is, it's better to just end everything here and now.
No, that's not what I meant either. What I'm saying is, I know another way to get the etheric resources without having to involve the other officers.
Huh. Is that a fact? Sure you're not just, making stuff up?
Of course not. Please trust me. I'm an orphan and was adopted as a kid. I brought up a whole load of siblings all unrelated to me, and I suffered so much over the years. I thought becoming a public security officer would mean having a decent job. But after all these years in the department, I've mostly just been sitting on the sidelines. I'm not that young anymore. And this operation might be the last chance I ever get. But seeing as it's doomed anyway, I should really think about myself first and foremost. As long as the department doesn't know I'm responsible, the blame won't fall on me, even if the ether resources are lost.
How surprising. The kid really does have some will to live. Alright then. Lead the way.
Ollie learns fast.
Damn it! I knew something smelled fishy. It was all a setup. The gangsters tricked Ollie.
Well, it's already happened. So all we can do now is adapt and respond. But what do you two think about what Ollie just said?
I think Ollie must have something planned.
Yeah, I think so too. Remember? Back when we first met Ollie, he was terrified. But he still didn't reveal he was actually a public security officer.
Yeah, like she said, he may be unreliable, but he's got more backbone than I thought. And did his speech to the gangster boss sound familiar to you too?
Mm-hmm.
Right guy. He's definitely planning something.
I'll be
Let's follow
back.
him and see what he's up to.
Roger.
Come with me. Over there.
So well behaved. Keep an eye on the area for me.
Where's Ollie taking the gang members?
Sure, whatever. Thank you. I don't need gear coins. There's something a little ironic about killing the Molotov guys with fire.
Is Ollie trying to tell us to use the switch?
Something, fight fire with fire.
Also, I should have gone up first. Oops.
We're here. We've arrived at our destination.
Hey, what is this place? This seems pretty far from where you stash your etheric resources.
Please, just hear me out for a moment. When I was out here earlier, laying out the resources, I discovered this weird spatial displacement phenomenon nearby, happening intermittently.
Are you saying all we have to do is just wait here, and a spatial displacement will bring etheric resources to us from who knows where?
Yes, just a little bit longer.
Kind of makes me
Miracle
think of
is going to happen.
my approach of I don't care how much fire resistant it is, I'm throwing Soldier 11 at it.
What's that sound?
Boss, this isn't good. Ethereals! There's so many. Where'd they all come from?
I can't take it anymore!
So Wally took those gangsters to where he got attacked last time.
Looks like he wants the ethereals to weaken the gangsters, to create an opportunity for us.
We shouldn't let his efforts go to waste. Come on, let's get after him.
Not the worst plan in the world.
The gang members won't let him go. Let's hurry up.
Whoa. Wait, not yet. Oh, there's nothing else to do. Oh, I did get all three. Never mind. We're good.
I hear distorted piano button downstairs. Please kill me.
Oof.
No.
Damn.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I just put a pause.
Do I have permissions here from the people in this VC to kill my annoying cousins?
I don't think we can give you permission for that.
You know what? Sure, why not? Go for it, man.
Alright, good enough.
Three completely different answers.
You let us that horde of ethereals hoping they'd take us out.
I just started.
I just needed one. I'm good enough. Alright, thanks, man.
You're welcome.
I put a pot on the stove for just so I can make me some plain noodles to try to eat.
Now I can take you out all by myself.
Yeah, all by myself and these two other people that apparate behind me.
All by myself and this gun I found.
I'm a doctor, but
Bernice, you call.
It's a physical character. Is a Syrian. Uses fucking dodge mechanics. That's not chain though. That's Nekomata.
I could beat you all by myself in this flamethrower I found.
And don't forget the rat I found.
all Bernice wanted to do was touch fucking tail.
She sure did. Almost burned it too. Get back here, you bitch. Fire time.
You really
Does
love
make
her
me
ult.
wonder what Polka's gonna be when she's playable.
Which one?
Let's make this quick.
Polka?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I would imagine physical, but...
Sure.
Yeah, get disordered, bitch. Oh, gotta love that disorder damage. Dead.
How much longer are you gonna bug me?
That's why you all surrendered, of course.
Oof. Aw. Cutscene's lagging, that's unfortunate.
Ooh,
Yeah.
the frames. You can.
I haven't had this
impact
problem
frames.
too much.
Have you done the Harumasa agent story yet, Iris?
Not yet.
Oh,
I
you're
haven't
gonna
done,
love it.
like, almost any agent stories. The only two I've done are Soldier 11
Really?
and, Soldier 11 and Lighter. Because Lighters was an event, technically.
That is fair. That is fair. But Harumasa is also an event, actually. So you should have done that.
Is it? I don't think it is.
Technically. Oh.
I'll have to look this cutscene up later. Or play it off. I think the stream, having two streams going at once is probably causing a lot of slowdown, unfortunately.
Told you I could take all you out just by myself.
I can see all the meme frames just from the live cutscenes. Thank you.
Might need to do this in the future. There we go. Try that.
Ollie, you're looking kind of shaky. Did you get hurt?
Don't worry, our uniforms are pretty tough. It's just, I saw so many ethereals all at once. It got me a bit flustered.
Those gangsters almost tore you to pieces, but you're still fixated on the ethereals? But you really are something. Anyway, you did a pretty good job just now, Ollie.
That's right. If you hadn't thought so quickly to use the ethereals to weaken them, Nekomata might not have been enough to take them out.
Well, you know, now that I think about it, that really was kind of unbelievable, wasn't it? My mind just about went blank once I realized we'd been double-crossed. And I don't know why, but I suddenly thought of what Miss Nekomata said before. Turn your personal experience and your personality into your very own secret weapon.
So, you figured out the way I do things, and trick those gangsters the same way I would've? Great work! And thanks to your quick thinking, your lives went a whole lot more smoothly this time.
It's Christmas is the season for gambling. I swear to God, I have done nothing but gamble this entire past week.
Your own personal experience. If you want to get someone to believe your lies, well, I really am an orphan. I was the oldest
Have you
kid
won it while you've been gambling?
I don't mean just the game. I meant real life.
all unrelated to me.
Oh.
Oh
The
my
reason
god.
I chose Argyle's was because of the free tuition, due to family finances.
If your finances were so bad, why didn't you go to a company-affiliated school? I have heard lots of company-run schools offer scholarships. And with your ether aptitude, you probably would have gotten some more lucrative job offers once you graduated.
Some orphans who get out into the real world feel shackled by self-doubt or the distressing memories of their early years, and they happen to find themselves on a path irreversibly in pursuit of money and survival. Of course, I don't mean to say anything bad about people like that. After all, it is what it is. But as an older brother, I never want to see my younger siblings like that. I wanted to become a public security officer so I could stand with my head held high and tell them we can all become amazing people. But I'm no role model. I've done nothing really after all these years. I mean, I've never even been awarded so much as a simple commendation before.
No wonder you were so intent on getting some recognition before. It was all because of this.
Why is this a fork? This is ice cream. What the fuck?
Might have come true.
Huh?
Good role models aren't defined by the accommodations they're awarded, but by the actions they take. You showed ingenuity and bravery during the mission. You not only saved public security from losing those ether resources, but you also arrested all those criminals. Are those not the actions of a good role model?
Really? I did all that?
Sure did. So keep your head up high. Your brothers and sisters, they're all gonna be proud of you too. Anyway, everything's settled for now. So, we'll leave the rest of it to you public security officers to handle.
A happy and successful end to our cooperation.
I don't know if I'll get a bonus this time, but I'll pay both your fees as soon as I get back to the precinct.
I'm sure you'll get your bonus. But as for my cut, I don't want it.
Neko.
Miss Nekomata, what are you talking about?
I said you don't have to pay me. Just pay the proxy. Take your bonus and buy those kids something nice. Kids who grew up with nothing cherish whatever gifts they're given. This is it's just what I found in my personal experience.
In that case, let's split the remainder. But Ollie, we have a condition. Remember what you said today, and keep being a good role model for those kids.
Yeah! And if I ever catch even a sniff that you've gone crooked, then you can bet I'll be the first one after you.
Thanks so much! I'll definitely keep up my end of the deal too.
I love Nekomata.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Nekomata is the original meme source.
Even in the mainline story, she has a lot of depth, which is very fun.
I just remember that one scene of Nekomata's fucking smacking the officer off the truck.
She is cat. She will slap.
It's not just that. She literally drop kicked them off the truck too. It's funny.
Wow, the fresh smell of a new scheme.
Don't be so suspicious, you two. They're from Ollie.
Ollie sent this? Isn't he a public security officer? Where'd he get so much fish?
Yeah, there were a lot of really good cutscenes in the most recent main story chapter.
After he was told he'd be getting his bonus, he said he went back to the orphanage.
A lot of them memeable too.
Mm-hmm.
He went ahead and told them all the presents were from me, so all the kids went out fishing with him to say thanks.
Wow, isn't that fantastic? Fish is your favorite.
Well, yeah, but don't stereotype us sirens. Sometimes we want a little variety. Something nicer. Like steak or crab legs. Anyway, I've got way too much now, so I want to...
Even the dialogues are just memeable. People are already making fan arts of the suggestive dialogue between me, Abby, Wise, and Nicole. I know I found it. Let me see if I can send it somewhere. Hold on. I know I found it somewhere. Give me a moment.
One of Nekomata's friends gave them to her.
Hey, Ambi, what do you mean by, exactly?
Nothing. It's just a little surprising you have friends who give you gifts. Not like the rest of us cunning hares.
Well, of course I do. Because I'm actually super popular. Definitely. Enough to call me a role model for the cunning hares.
Yeah, the very role model of a cunning hare.
Huh? You just agreed. Just like that?
So?
It's nothing. Ugh. Why do I feel like all this was a waste of time?
I'm going back to the cunning hares now, Nekomata. You coming? Want me to carry some fish?
Okay. We'll be going then, Phaethon.
Well, all things considered, the commission ended pretty well. How about fish for dinner tonight, Wise?
Alrighty. And that's Nekomata's story. Fun stuff.
I can't find it. It's lost in my sea of memes.
Oh boy.
Like, do Harumasa. Do it.
Sure.
When you're done with this, I want you to look at the visual novel chat.
Up. Which one? What? Yeah.
The updated autopsy report.
Yeah. No, I love it. Yes, I'm aware.
I don't want to see that video again. It's been so long.
It's always great. I love it. Such a stupid video, and I love it.
You know what, Suichi? There it is again.
God damn it.
Right, anyways, we're probably not going to get through the whole thing, but we can do a chapter or two, probably.
That's not fair. You can't update the autopsy. Isn't that real?
Why not? They do it all the time.
Did Gumfuck not tell you?
No.
Salary cutting noises.
Chief Miyabi! Tsukishiro! Hello! I'm so pleased to see you in such good health. I'm here to submit my sick leave form. Same as before. You know the drill.
3 sick days this week. Got it.
Chief, please don't go along with him. This isn't like ordering at a restaurant. Asaba, I have reminded you several times now you've already used up your leave for the year. In theory, we can't approve your requests anymore.
Theory is just theory. It's not like I can control this. You all know I've been sick since I was a kid, and I still get flare-ups every now and then. That's why my family abandoned me.
Who the hell is this guy's voice actor?
I don't know off the top of my head.
Yeah, after my parents abandoned me, my master took
I could lower. I'll just look it up.
all the tests for the HSO, but got rejected because of my health. Thankfully, Chief Miyabi took pity on me.
I didn't choose you out of pity. It was simply because you were the strongest candidate.
Oh, you're too kind. What can I say? I'm a genius.
Fine. I'll figure something out for your leave. But 3 days is the absolute limit. And don't pull what you did last time, sending me a fake thermometer picture at midnight on the 3rd day, asking to extend your leave.
Correction? That wasn't fake. It was
The wiki does not have the official voice actor listed. God damn it. Let me look at the other sources.
Public security recently seized a batch of illegal pharmaceuticals. Supposedly, they can temporarily boost ether aptitude. This is a highly important case and could be transferred to us soon. When that happens, you won't have the flexibility to take any more time off.
Drugs that can boost ether aptitude. Where were they seized?
Micah Solisod.
This is new. Are you actually interested in the case?
Oh, please. You know I'd never be interested in work. But a drug like that sounds perfect for slacking off. Wouldn't it be useful on missions?
Listed as Kobe from One Piece. Sick.
As you know from Black Clover.
Even if it's real, there must be some
Best Genist from MHJ.
That was a cool line, Yanagi.
Thanks, Chief.
I've heard of this drug before, but it was years ago. It can boost ether aptitude temporarily, but the side effects are severe. It worsens corruption symptoms, and can even cause the user to turn into an ethereal.
Those are the consequences Nagi was talking about!
In any case, seeking power like this is pure opportunism. Real strength comes from hard work, not shortcuts.
But in this world, those with real strength are always a rare minority.
Did you just say something?
Nope, nothing. I'll let you get back to approving my sick leave then. My chest is starting to hurt again. Feels like I'm dying. Anywho, I'll get out of your hair now. See you after my leave. Take care, everyone.
This guy. He doesn't even try to fake it anymore.
Thank you for the hydrate, Tony. Definitely needed after today.
Yay, fucking men.
Harumasa just has something he has to get done. If possible, I'd also like to...
Oh, no, you don't. Chief, we have a very important meeting tomorrow. Please make sure you attend it. And don't be late.
Oh.
I got COVID, so I'm doing fine. And Pokemon also came down with something, so that's fun.
And I'm sick too.
Yay!
Why is it everyone's around me is dying?
Because it's fucking virus season. I don't know.
Fair enough.
I do know there is a virus going around right now, but
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Everywhere I go, I see people dying slowly. Wonderful.
Why did they only knock once? It can't be that they're too lazy to knock twice. Ah!
Hey there, you two. How's it going?
Just the lazy person we were talking about.
I knew it was you. The only person that's too lazy to knock twice.
Knocking on the door is just another thing that wears me out. As long as I get what I need, it doesn't matter how many times I knock. More importantly, I need your help with
Most
something.
people find it strange if you knock
You're the
just
only ones who
once.
can help me out.
What is
Twice
it?
or more is
Sounds
usually
pretty
normal.
serious when you put it like that.
I need
Yep.
to go into the hollow for a case, but my carrot's acting up.
I
You're
am
the only proxy
really
I know that I
tempted
can
to
trust.
punch whoever is playing the piano downstairs. I don't care which child it is.
No way. This is actually
You
for
got
work?
against pianos.
Since when did you become so passionate about your job? Is there something you're not telling me?
Ouch, that hurts. As a professional
What have the
executive
pianos
officer,
done to you?
I have always been proactive at my job, haven't I? Besides, this is an excellent opportunity for you to see me in action. I'm sure the experience will come in handy if you run into any trouble in the future.
We don't want any trouble with the executive officers. Anyway,
This may sound
what's
like a
this case you're
completely
working
dumb
on?
question, but is this a game I need to save?
Criminal who's
No.
been missing for years now.
Good.
His major crime is developing an illegal drug through illicit means. This drug is beyond existing theoretical knowledge and can significantly boost the user's ether aptitude temporarily. Simply put, it's like a wonder drug you see in the movies that can deliver superhuman strength with a single injection.
That sounds really suspicious. If we were in a movie, this is the part where the protagonist asks, but at what cost?
That is right. If such a drug really does exist and is safe to use, the city would already be researching and promoting it, wouldn't they?
Yes, this drug is extremely dangerous. In theory, it should have been completely destroyed years ago, but recently some rumors have started to circulate. They're probably connected to the drug's creator, the criminal I mentioned before. And my goal is to find him. Of course, I'll offer you fair compensation. Denny's are meant to be spent, so just name your price.
You should have mentioned that sooner. Of course we'll help you. Understanding
Should have done the second option.
They're both the same for this one.
When do we leave?
Now, no time to lose. Meet me at Port Elpis. I'll be waiting for you there, partner.
A lot of the actual voice lines are illusion of choice. Some of them aren't, but a lot of them are.
They weren't before. I don't know why they are now.
Yeah. For that one, you can usually tell because the line that's spoken has both options within it, like that one did.
Yeah.
What, Jingy, what are you doing here?
I forgot. They weren't there before. They just added her for some reason.
Why?
No clue.
I guess because a part of Harumasa's kit is that you want to get chain
Literally
attacks off of him.
Because when I first played the Age of Story for Harumasa, Jingy was never there. They just added her later. I don't know why.
I think because a part of his kit is that he generates the what are they called? The fucking quivers. He generates quivers on a chain attack, if I remember correctly.
He could do it pretty fine solo. I have no idea why they added Chun-Li.
I mean,
Cause like they added Chun-Li shortly after I finished the story, because I was doing like the hard missions, and Harumasa was part of the hard missions, and I'm like, there's Chun-Li here.
Robot representation.
True. At least you got what you wanted, Irish. You got to play Chun-Li.
oh, I have Shingi. I always get to play her whenever I want. She's on my electric team, and Harumasa's probably going to be going on there. I've been building him up a little bit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Me, on the other hand, somehow making every character max level for no ungodly reasons.
I am liking. It's taking a lot because Harumasa is a lot more complex to play than Anton, but he's definitely a lot more fun and viable. It feels like.
Then the guy just spamming drill attack. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I like Anton as a character, but as a playable unit, he's not so great.
Because, yeah, then he generates 5. Or 6. Yeah. I think he also generates... Yeah, that's right. That's how his kit works. He generates 6 whenever you get a shock attribute or whenever he gets his 5th hit after a chain attack, I think. And then also his special literally just generates 6. Or no, his special doesn't generate any, I don't think. I don't know, whatever. Oh. Okay.
A bow is so convenient at times like this. It's perfect for someone as efficient as me.
Hmm.
I think you mean lazy.
Sharks!
Together we fit.
Oh my, now there's a familiar face. If someone from public security is here, I must have found the right place.
Apparently they are not sharks, they are scorpions.
How do you do, my fellow officers?
Oh my god, shut up.
Success.
That uniform. Is he an
Sharkpians.
What is he doing here? Don't tell me those guys from HSO are trying to take our credit again.
Relax. I'm not the type of person to take credit for someone else's work, right?
Cess and Harumasa sound so similar, and my brain is aching.
He and I both graduated from the same academy, just not in the same year. So, Asaba, executive officer, what are you doing here?
Oh, nothing much really. Just a teensy little favor. I know PubSec is investigating the illegal drug case. Can I take a look at the samples you seized?
That's crucial evidence! You're definitely trying to steal our credit. This case hasn't been transferred over to HSO yet.
The drugs are connected to an important case I'm investigating. According to the Public Security Handbook, rule number... what was it again? I forget. In any case, PubSec officers are obligated to assist executive officers with their investigations inside the hollows. In other words, you can't say no to me.
Mr. Executive Officer, it's not that we don't want to provide them. It's just that all the confiscated drugs have been sent to the evidence room, and we don't have any with us right now. Right, Seth?
Huh? That's right.
Seth.
Oh, has anyone told you that you're terrible at lying? Since you aren't willing to cooperate, I guess I'll just have to take them myself.
Such clean moves. Wait, did you just go through my pockets?
Aha! Found it! This is an unfinished product. You haven't completed the potency tests, have you? The active ingredients are too minimal to increase ether aptitude. If you ask me, this isn't the real stuff. Just a cheap knockoff.
How did you manage to gather so much information from just a few looks and a couple of sniffs?
Because I'm an elite from Section 6. So, do you regret choosing public security when you graduated?
Hey, you really know how to piss someone off, don't you?
Oh, thanks for the compliment. By the
Oh
way,
my
I
god.
should probably mention that there's a whole bunch of ethereals over there sprinting this
Whoa,
way.
what's wrong?
I'll leave them for our brave and skilled public security officers to handle.
I hate this person.
I'm sure you don't need me to deal with these ethereals, right? Besides, I'm busy protecting my bamboo here. I believe in you. Go team!
Varys, if he was actually competent.
Oh my god, yeah.
Come on. Using that as an excuse now?
You're making me sad. I genuinely wanted to protect you from the bottom of my heart.
Also, going from an agent story on release to an agent story now and seeing the new effect they have for the transceiver calls is so nice.
Yeah.
Just ignore him. Let's fight.
Oh boy. Oh.
Help. Help me. Young citizen, have you gotten lost in the hollow? Do you need help? They are still there. Help.
His eyes. What's happening? Is that a sign of corruption?
There's no time. I don't think he can see us. Maybe he can't hear us either.
Stay away from him!
The kid's turning into an ethereal.
But why? His corruption symptoms were pretty mild. Plus his core came out in seconds. That's impossible.
Oh no, he's gonna attack!
It's too late. This ethereal is tougher than it looks. If you don't want to fight, then get behind me. Now, I'll take him down.
This guy. Why do I get the feeling it isn't your average ethereal?
You're right.
Drugs.
Worry about yourself first. I'd rather not have to scrape you off the floor here.
Ethereal, one hell of a drug.
Real though.
Ether does more than restore your power points.
Die, bitch. Woo, spicy. Damn, that was quick.
It's over now. Rest in peace.
What happened to him? His corruption symptoms were unlike anything we've seen in the handbook. His core appeared almost instantly. There was no chance we could have saved him.
That's because those weren't signs of corruption. They're indicators of a late-stage disease.
Ether aptitude regression syndrome. People with this condition are naturally frail, with lesions appearing on their skin. But they have a higher ether aptitude than the average person. In the late stages, their bodies will rapidly deteriorate until they gradually lose all sensory perception under severe pain. In the end, just like that kid, even the slightest contact with ether causes severe corruption. Their high ether aptitude makes this disease turn a blessing into a curse. And there's no cure yet. Long time no see, Harumasa. How have you been these past years?
Do you know each other? We're old acquaintances. What are you doing here?
Look at you, all grown up. What happened to my little pal? Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kirishima. I'm a doctor of sorts. That child who just turned into an ethereal was my patient. His condition had progressed to late stages. Couldn't take the pain anymore. So he decided to enter the hollow and end his own life. Sorry you had to see that. Children suffering from this disease usually don't live long. I wish I'd noticed his emotional struggles sooner.
All those strange things just now were symptoms of a disease? At any rate, public security will need to look into this. We'll have to bring you in for a statement.
No problem. I'll fully cooperate with public security's work. But first, could you please give me a moment to catch up with my dear classmate here?
I don't really see any need for us to catch up.
Come on now, I thought we'd have a lot to share. Honestly, I never imagined you'd still be... and become such an outstanding executive officer. Impressive. But you've always been a well-behaved, diligent, and hard-working kid. It looks like all your effort has paid off.
Well-behaved, diligent, and hard-working. None of that sounds like the Harumasa I know.
I'll take that as a compliment. So, since when did you become a doctor? And one who takes on patients like that?
I run a sanatorium that treats patients with ether aptitude regression syndrome. To make up for my past mistakes.
By the way, the anagram for that is ears.
I may have done some bad things, but I was deceived by that man just like you were. You know that. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been acquitted.
Whatever you say. What does any of this have to do with me?
If fate has reunited us here, there must be a reason. You and I, we should work together. I found some leads on him already. You've been looking for him for a while too, right? If you want, we can find him together as classmates.
You've been investigating Master.
That's right.
No context. I'm scrolling around. All I see is in War Boss's Watch Together preview with a black child.
We might be able to follow the trail and locate where he's hiding now.
Let me think about it. By the way, Master told me that I was his only student, and you were just an assistant. We're not classmates. I was clueless as a kid, and didn't care about these things. So I'd appreciate it if you stopped acting like we're friends.
Come on, but we're indeed...
Sorry. How much longer will you need? It's not safe. We should get out of here ASAP.
We're done talking. The rest is public security's job, and I won't interfere. Goodbye, everyone.
Ever heard of the old saying? No secrets allowed in my new Eridu?
Sorry. That wasn't intentional. We can talk about it once we get somewhere safe. To be honest, I was only planning to snag a few samples from the PubSec officers. Everything that happened afterwards. The kid turning into an ethereal, and Kirishima. None of that was part of the plan.
What's up with that Kirishima guy? He said he was your senpai, but something felt kinda off between you two.
I have a master, and Kirishima was my master's assistant. I guess you could say we're old acquaintances. So yeah, no heartwarming, cheesy movie moments between me and him. I don't trust him.
Yeah, I don't either.
I can tell that you two aren't very close.
Oh, and about the master thing. Cards on the table. Remember I told you the guy who made that drug is a wanted criminal who's been missing? Well, that wanted criminal is my master.
Man, can't imagine having a wanted criminal as a teacher. Ha 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 ha. Anyways.
There's no way around the terrible side effects. And that's not all.
My brother had one as his band teacher.
Oh no.
Disappeared before facing punishment. Kirishima thinks my master failed to avoid punishment. He feels that he was deceived into participating in illegal experiments, so he wants to get back at my master for it. He even wanted me to join him.
And what about you? Do you want revenge against your master too?
Master taught me a lot of things. including archery. To me, he was like family. I was clueless about his research until he disappeared. I've been hoping to find him because I have a question only he can answer. I've been trying to investigate this case since I became an executive officer. There's never been any substantial evidence until the drug resurfaced recently. The sample I saw was not my master's work. It's a cheap knockoff, an unfinished product that's less effective with worse side effects. There. I just told you everything. Very sincere of me as a partner, don't you think? Oh, one more thing, very important. This isn't actually for work. Just my private investigation. If Chief Miyabi and the others ask you about it, can you keep it a secret for me, please?
I'll have to think about it.
Huh? For real? Whatever you need, just say the word. Please? Oops, I didn't realize it's so late already. I'm heading out. I'll let you know when I find any more leads.
Harumasa being an absolute dork. It's time to continue this nonsense. The shark bang boo in the background. Look at it.
Shark Bing Boo.
These kids are currently living at my sanatorium. Tsubaki, Kana, Ryosuke, say hi to everyone.
Nice to meet you. Our families left us when we got sick. We're lucky Mr. Kirishima took us in.
Yeah. Mr. Kirishima's sanatorium gives us free food, shelter, and medical care. Without him, we'd be homeless. We're all very grateful to him.
I'm just doing my part. Ether aptitude regression syndrome is very rare. Hardly anyone understands what you're going through.
Oh, really? Last I heard, certain characteristics of this disease are pretty well known.
Anyway, since we're all here today, let's talk about happier things, shall we? My new manager friend here might not know this, but Harumasa was a real genius when he was a kid. First time he picked up a bow, he was hitting bullseyes. Just incredible.
He's still a genius, you know.
Not just archery. This kid could learn anything with minimal guidance. Gotta envy that talent. Too bad Master turned out the way he did. The things that man did are unforgivable. That's why I want to find him with Harumasa.
Your name's Kana, right? Why are you so quiet?
She's not used to socializing due to her health. Don't mind her.
Mm-hmm.
He was just standing here. Let's go inside and have some hot pot.
Mm-hmm.
Got any plans next? Maybe we could find somewhere else?
Sorry that we're meeting again under such circumstances, Mr. Kirishima. But we've received an anonymous tip about illegal activities you may be involved with. Please, come with us.
What?
Illegal activities? You must be mistaken. I have always been a law-abiding citizen.
No mistake, sir. We're here for you. You know exactly what this is about. Now come along, Mr. Kirishima. We'll get you situated with some fresh tea down at the station.
I'm afraid this isn't a good time. I have to take these kids back to the sanatorium soon. They hardly get to see the outside world, and I I can't just leave them all on their own. Surely you understand.
Mm-hmm.
Cooperating with public security is every law-abiding citizen's duty. Don't give our officer a hard time. Tell you what, I'll take the kids. I promise they'll get back to the sanatorium safely. Sound good?
Mr. Kirishima, shall we go?
Okay. I'll entrust the kids with you, Harumasa. But could you take them to Port Elpis? The sanatorium is nearby, and I'll send someone to pick them up.
Oh. You don't want me to visit the sanatorium? Got something to hide?
Of course not. I just don't want you to go out of your way. The sanatorium is in a remote area with a quiet environment to better help our patients.
Mm-hmm.
It's really hard to find without someone leading the way.
Oh, I see. Well, my super rich friend here wants to come too. Wouldn't you want a wealthy investor to see your sanatorium? Might just drop a couple
Someone's
of
with Canes.
pennies on it.
I'm very interested in your project, and if I like what I see, I'd happily invest 100 million.
We'd need to prepare for such an esteemed guest properly.
Mm-hmm.
There's still parts of the sanatorium that need work. We'll be sure to invite you once everything's ready. Isn't that right, Tsubaki?
Yes. Mr. Kirishima is right. We still have to get some things ready.
All right. I'll bring them to the port and your staff can meet us there.
Okay, kids, stay close to Harumasa. Be good and don't cause him any trouble. Got it?
Got it.
See you later.
Harumasa, time to be the
Let's go.
thing the old man couldn't.
I'm gonna be honest. I did a different mission today, and I don't like the direction this one's going either.
Why?
Have you done any of the most recent event?
What recent event?
The new like labyrinth hollow that's going on at the moment.
Labyrinths? I don't recall.
I forget what it's called off the top of my head, but yeah, there's a really heavy mission in that event. It's pretty rough.
Do you know what it is, man? 'Cause I don't.
I posted about it earlier today in the Discord server.
In general? Is
Yeah.
it in general?
Yeah, it should just be in general.
Okay, let me scroll up then.
Oh.
The first thing I see is when I go to general is proxy. My eyes are down here.
I've made my choice.
That's the first thing I see when I go to general.
I think it should just be a couple messages under that.
Yeah, it's Wish You a Song, right?
Yeah, that's the one.
I think I've heard of that. I don't recall what it was though.
It's rough. Definitely recommend playing it. It's heavy.
This is why I recommended Harumasa's
Mhm.
story. Yeah.
That This sounds like an awful idea, Harumasa.
Which is why you're gonna do it, right?
Oh, that. Yeah, no, I've not done it yet. No, I'll save it for when I get back home.
Mm-hmm.
More lore of the Section 6 sect.
Mm-hmm.
Also, apparently, Evelyn's gonna be part of the Section 6. I'm like, what the fuck?
Who? I'm trying to remember.
Evelyn.
You say the name as if that helps me remember who she is.
The bodyguard for Asriel in the one preview. The preview mission.
Gotcha. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, the blonde bodyguard.
I thought she was just part of uh, the new squad that's getting introduced next chapter.
No, because the gameplay leaks show her affiliation.
Gotcha.
It has the Section 6 squad. It'll probably for us. It'll probably be for Asriel to be the new thing because I highly doubt she'll be Section 6. God damn.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for the hydrate, Pokemon. Oh boy.
He is not here.
No, but he's still in Twitch chat.
Fair enough.
some stuff happened, so he passed away, huh? Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Oh boy, I sure do wonder what that monster was earlier. Could have been related.
Oh. But yeah, in regards to the upcoming characters, I'm probably just gonna start skipping some of the upcoming ones. I'm not super impressed with any of them that have come out so far, but we'll see.
Probably depends on like what the characters are, like if there's any like new ether units or something.
Mm-hmm. Dude, please. Yeah, Shinya was the one that we saw in the Hollow. And sure wasn't what? Suicidal? Hmm? 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 Hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Hmm. Hmm. Apparently, Wise has a drone. Don't worry about it. Oh, I can only rotate. Got it. Whatever. We have to get the bird in there. There we go. Make sure we get the bird's good side.
You mean the drugs we seized are linked to a big case from years ago?
That's what people are saying. Apparently it's a case from way back when. There was this researcher who invented an enhancing serum that could boost ether aptitude significantly in an instant. Even though it had nasty side effects and was totally illegal, it still caught the eye of some groups. But that's not even the wildest part. Do you know how the drug is made? They make it from living beings.
What?
Like animals? Or do you mean live ethereals?
No, orphans.
You can't even imagine. They make it from live human tissue.
Live human tissue?
It's from patients with a special disease. We saw one, remember? The kid who turned into an ethereal right before us? I think it was called Ether Aptitude Regression Syndrome. It's a terminal illness. Most patients die before reaching adulthood, and the longer they live, the more dangerous it gets. They rarely make it past their 20s. The gist of it is, because of this disease, their tissue can be used to create the wonder drug that boosts ether aptitude.
What wonder drug? This is straight up illegal. And using live people to make it? Do they even see them as humans?
Well, it's definitely very risky for the patients. It could worsen their illness, maybe even kill them. But to be honest, if they could reduce the side effects, I'd be up for trying it. Considering we have to go into the hollows regularly, even the best of us can run into danger. If we had a drug like this, we'd feel a lot safer.
But isn't that unethical? Yeah, we might be safer. But what about the patients? They deserve to live a good life too.
You make a good point.
It's a small price to pay. Since the disease is terminal, just like your colleague pointed out, maybe using them to make drugs that help others isn't such a bad idea. Making the world a better place often means sacrifices. Between patients who won't live long and promising officers like you, the choice is obvious. Looking at the big picture from New Eridu's standpoint, these patients are just necessary sacrifices we have to make.
Asaba Harumasa! As an executive officer at Section 6, how could you say that? No one deserves to be a sacrifice! We all swore an oath when we graduated from the academy. No matter where we end up, public security or HSO, we pledge to serve and protect all civilians equally, not to judge them as more or less valuable.
I love Seth, man.
You can't weigh one life over another. If you really believe that, you shouldn't be wearing that uniform.
This is why Jane don't
Hey,
fell in love with
Calm
Seth.
down. Harumasa probably didn't mean it that way.
Interesting. I never thought a man like your brother could have a sibling like you.
Huh? What's my brother got to do with this?
Nothing. Just thinking out loud. Seth Lowell.
What? You want to fight? I'm not afraid of you.
You're an honest man. You're going to make an excellent public security officer.
Huh?
Oh, and just to clarify, the drug's made from spinal fluid, not body tissue.
Oof.
It has to be extracted directly from the back of the neck while the patient is
Oh my god.
Well then, I'll leave you officers to
Awful.
Oh, what's wrong?
Spinal fluid? That sucks.
Yeah, take a look at the cover art for the
Yeah,
Agent
no,
story.
it's believe me, it's clicking.
What was that all about?
Why do I hear someone saying happy birthday on the piano? It's like a very distorted happy birthday. I'm like, what the fuck?
No. I was just curious how other authorities think about the drug. That's all.
Children, the bane of my existence.
What's your take on
Even worse, they're brain rotted.
The production of this drug is unethical. What kind of civilized society would use living people to make medicine? Just like Seth said, no one should be a sacrifice.
No one should be a sacrifice, huh? I see. The kids are probably done talking. Let's go check on them. What do you want to drink? It's on me. Excuse me, can I get a bitter gourd juice first?
Bitter gourd juice? That's a unique choice.
You might be surprised, but bitterness can actually taste pretty good once you're used to it. When you've had to take as many meds as I have,
Oof. Lemon.
as I have, you start to appreciate the flavor. Relax. You can trust me. Not just because I'm from HSO. I've also got some unfinished business with Kirishima.
It was Kirishima who killed Shinya. And others, too. A lot of kids at the sanatorium have died because of him.
He's doing experiments on you, isn't he?
You knew?
Just a guess.
What?
I didn't see any puncture marks on your necks. He must have told you to cover them up.
Yeah, Kirishima has been using us, taking our spinal fluid to make that ether aptitude booster drug. The whole sanatorium is just one big human experiment lab, but he tells everyone it's a charity to help us. Shinya died because of him.
Shinya wasn't even that sick. He had the mildest symptoms among us. But Kirishima... He injected Shinya with the drug he developed himself. Just because he wanted to collect data on the side effects. Fully aware it's deadly to people like us.
Even though his drugs
Time to make Harumasa look like a badass.
side effects are still too much for patients with ether aptitude regression syndrome.
Shinya took my place. I was the one who was supposed to get injected.
I know people at public security. Let's go and report this case immediately.
We can't. He warned us that the other kids at the sanatorium are his hostages. And if we do anything, they'll die.
How's your condition right now?
Not great. I probably don't have much time left.
Don't say things like that, Kana. We're all gonna be okay.
I'm not just saying that, Tsubaki. I've made up my mind. Next time, when it's your turn to extract the spinal fluid, just use mine. He won't care whose it is, as long as it works, at the very least. I want to do something meaningful before my time is up.
No! You should rest more because your condition's worsened. I'm doing okay right now. They can have my spinal fluid.
There you all are. I've been looking everywhere.
Look who's here. What took you so long? I thought you'd forgotten about these kids.
I would never. The guy I sent to meet you must have dozed off in the car. He wasn't picking up my calls.
Did you have to beg Boo fucking knock him out and hide him somewhere?
Sounds like you're working too hard. You should watch out for that. Disputes are not fun.
You're right. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks for taking care of the kids today. It's getting late. I'll take them back now.
Don't worry. I've talked to the kids and slipped GPS trackers and mics on them.
Smart.
You didn't say anything you shouldn't have today, did you?
No! We didn't say
Harumasa, ultimate pickpocket. Real.
Just my living medical supplies. Anyone who dares disobey me will be joining Shinya soon. I could use someone to test the side effects of the latest batch.
This guy is pure evil. We've got to stop him.
We'll use the recordings as evidence, and I'm going to track down the exact coordinates of the sanatorium. But like Kana said, there are other kids there. We can't risk alerting him. Otherwise, knowing what he's like, he'll probably kill them all and cover everything up. As for the spinal fluid, I'll figure something out.
What's wrong? Are you okay?
I'm fine. Just a bit worn out today. Let's head back first.
Whoa, afternoon tea. Thank you, Master.
Remember, Harumasa, what do we do before snack time?
I know. It's time for that. I need to get the shot in my neck first.
That's right. And don't forget your daily medicine. These are all necessary things to help you get better.
Don't worry, Master. I'm not afraid of pain or medicine. But the medicine, it's bitter like the black coffee that you always drink.
Good boy. You're going to get better soon.
Then, If I keep being a good boy, will I get a prize?
What did you have in mind?
I want your headband. With that, I'll be as good as you. Every shot from my bow will be a bullseye.
The headband isn't what does that. Very well. But you have to keep being a good boy, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You've been awfully quiet. How are you feeling? Are you okay?
Sorry, I got distracted. Anyway, back to what we were saying. I've been dodging this topic, but someone as sharp as you probably figured it out already. I'm just like those kids. I have ether aptitude regression syndrome. This disease affects different parts of the body for different people. For me, it's mainly my lungs and heart. As you can see, it's also caused my chronic condition.
Are you going to be okay?
Don't worry, my condition is mild. I'm not gonna die that easily. You know what they say. The bad guys always live the longest.
Wonder if that's why he wears the choker, to hide the scars from the injections.
Kirishima is the real bad guy here. Wait, I hope he doesn't stick around.
Back when I was first diagnosed, my parents took me to the best hospital in the city. They told me they'd get some food for me while we waited. But they never came back. I was too little to even speak properly then. But even if I knew where home was, there was no going back. After that, Master took me in. He taught me a lot of things, like how to draw a bow, how to wield a blade, and how to survive in this world with this body of mine. He said he wanted to cure me. So every day, I took lots of meds and got injections in the back of my neck. It wasn't until much later I realized they weren't giving me shots, but extracting materials from me to make the booster drug. The choker I wear is actually to cover the scars.
God! Am I good or what?
But hey, it looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Am I good or what? Jesus Christ.
Said more than I should. But that's all in the past now. I don't care anymore.
But I care.
You don't have to look so sad.
That was awful!
Anyway, back to the matter at hand.
Welcome back.
I know what Kirishima is after. He said he wants to help.
Who are you welcoming back?
Oh, I thought that was Pokemon.
What he wants is the research data and drug samples.
I was just playing the soundboard, yo.
But now that it's come to this, I have no choice but to confront him.
Look, Curb's sick. He doesn't know exactly what's all going on around him.
Kids too. When the time comes, I'll be counting on your guidance, partner.
Look, I used all my brain capacity to come up with the Harumasa connection. Run it on empty for that one. It's fine, don't worry.
He used all his brain thought to correctly guess the lore.
Yeah. Also, goddamn, that entire chapter was just dialogue. Well, unfortunately, I've got to start getting ready for Stars in Time in a bit, so we probably don't have enough time to finish that, but we will definitely be doing that in the future, possibly tomorrow. We'll have to see. We'll see how much time we got tomorrow, how I'm feeling and everything. What? Oh.
Yeah, please don't murder yourself before D&D.
You just want a fantasy thing? Okay. Fantasy. There you go. Have fun. Thank you. Alright, anyways. Thank you all so very much for stopping by. Take care of yourselves. And we'll catch you in a bit.